Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and globally, events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system for your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might flash a little. Get addicted to the content, gotta binge watch. If you don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clock it. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, no. It's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back until you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey. Are we live? Are we live? Live and in color. Oh, I used to love when Kaya used to say that on her videos when she used to do the Queen's Court with Maddie. She'd be like, are we live? Are we live? Yes, we are live. Come on in, everybody. I know it's late, but half of y'all ain't got nothing to do anyway. I'm trying to tie my little string so my cleavage don't be showing. But what's going on? I know I haven't done a live video review on any of my regular TV shows in a minute. Well, besides the Ruthless, and then I did what am I trying to say? The ladies, the Clock Sisters. I did the Clock Sisters. There's something in my hair. I think there's something in my hair. Oh, it was a piece of cotton. But yes, I did the Clock Sisters the other morning. If you missed my Clock Sisters movie review, First Ladies of Gospel, you need to check that out because not only did I review kind of like the movie or the Lifetime TV biopic, but we talked a little bit about, excuse me, the situations that they've been having over the years, like their personal life stuff that wasn't all included in the biopic. But anywho, check that out if you haven't had a chance. And also don't forget, we have our Friday Night Lives at the Hood Table on Friday Night Lives. It's an open topics, no holds barred, no topics off limit on Friday nights. So if you missed that live last Friday, it was like 3 hours. It's very entertaining though. I'm not gonna lie. The whole 3 hours is very entertaining. So we're gonna do another one this Friday. You know, we're just gonna see how it goes, and if we'll keep it up, you know, we'll keep doing the Friday Night Lives. Hey, Sir King, what's up? What's going on? You all over the place, getting in trouble with everybody. And that is very entertaining, I must say, at the least. Everybody wants you to be somebody, but I'm convinced, you know, I'm convinced that you are not that other guy. I'm convinced. But anywho, you guys, I'm gonna let me change my little hold up. I got my little. There we go. Sistas season 1, episode 23, Home for a Queen. We're gonna talk about that show really, really quickly because it's really, really late, and I've been working 12 hours today, which is one of the reasons why I haven't been able to do all of my reviews that I've been slacking on lately, because I've been working long hours. I'm at home working, but I'm still working. But anywho, y'all let me know what y'all think about the last episode of Sistas. The new episode come on tomorrow night. So I was like, oh, let me get my time in on this show before the new one come out. You said, you gave me some smiley faces, huh? I'm going to have to have you on my Friday Night Live. Watch out now. Don't have me go looking for you. But yes. So as far as Sistas, y'all, I kind of figured that Jasmine was going to make it. After she was slung over the edge of that parking garage by her husband, Gary, I kind of figured that she was gonna make it, and I was wrong. She's dead. I'm like, oh my damn. Gary's in for it now. He's in trouble now. He just couldn't get enough. He just couldn't. Okay. First of all, let's talk about Andy. Let's talk about Andy because I am getting a little bit peeved with Andy because no matter how much law she knows, how much time she spent in college, going to school for law, it just seems like she just be acting like she ain't got no doggone sense. If y'all feel the same way, let me know. Andy, like for instance, when she was on that phone call, making a call to her good friend who she went to college with, who was perfect, she think is perfect to help represent Gary, or at least get him some good, advice, legal advice. He got upset because she was like stepping a few feet away to make that phone call. It's like she doesn't see what his wife was trying to tell her. At first I was like, oh, she's telling her that he's abusive. She's jealous. She just wants Gary to come back home. She don't want him to divorce her, all that kind of stuff. But he really, I believe, is an abusive man. The way he was yelling at her and getting angry with her, and then when dude came to help at the hospital, he was like acting all, I don't know, just crazy and jealous, and I don't know. He was telling her, like, he was putting his foot down. You ain't gonna be talking to this man. Don't be talking to this man. What? Do y'all know each other? I mean, are y'all just only friends? Why you didn't call me your boyfriend? I mean, he was acting like a god doggone teenager. Jealous. All because Andy didn't call him her boyfriend. Now, Andy, I don't think she's ever like called Gary her boyfriend this entire season. At least not from what I've ever seen. She's always called him Gary. So now he wants her to call him girlfriend. First of all, Andy, she was about to be disbarred. She managed not to get disbarred. She keeps holding on to Gary, even though he is the reason why she has finally lost her job. All right, Sir King, be right back. Okay, see you later. Come right back. But she lost her job. Her boss, Bellamy, finally called her back into the office, told her that her job, she thought that it might be a possible, her Fatima, I think Fatima had hopes that she was going to come back to the law firm. But, Bellamy told her, nope, it's a wrap. First of all, Morris was going to sue you, and they then dropped the lawsuit. And that's exactly what Morris said he was going to do. And last week we had talked about how, okay, it seems like everything going planned the way it's supposed to, with Morris dropping the lawsuit and everything. And come to find out, her own boss told Morris, do not drop the lawsuit. He told him to keep the lawsuit open because I guess they had Andy's firm. Now, I didn't know that the reason why they hired her. Now, Morris had told her, oh, it's because, you're beautiful, your assets. That's the only reason why you're there. That's the only reason why you're, always winning all your cases and stuff. And come to find out, her law firm had some issues in the past with Black people, especially Black women. And that's the whole reason why they hired Andy. And now come to find out, he wants Morris to continue pursuing that lawsuit, even though it's against their firm, because they want to prove that their company is totally about protecting women, for one, and minorities, and standing up for minorities, which they didn't do in the past. So they're using her as a scapegoat. I'm like, child, I really hope that PI, the private detective, Leslie, I really hope that she has something that she can use. Fatima, she told Andy, I really think that she has something helpful. I really think that she has something to help your case. So please meet up with her. So this episode, they didn't meet up though, because let's see, bodies was dropping off the side of dropping off the side of buildings and car garages, and her boyfriend, well, now she calls him her boyfriend. His wife is now dead. He's now being accused of murder, and I bet he wishes he wouldn't have been so mean to that lawyer who had came there to help him just because he's jealous of Andy. I mean, this child, she can't talk to any other guy. She can't bring up any guy's man, an old friend, an old employee, an old co-worker, an old neighbor, anybody that's a male. She can't bring up. He's so jealous. And I think if she wouldn't have calmed him down at that moment when that guy friend of hers came to the hospital, the lawyer friend, he probably would have pummeled him right in the hospital. And even though the cops had just arrived to arrest him, he would have had more charges on him. I'm like, this fool is crazy. What is it going to take? I think it's going to take him going upside her head. I don't know. I think what's going to happen now, he's going to end up going to jail. She probably going to bond him out. And it's crazy because every time it seems like she's had enough of his anger issues or his jealousy or overprotective issues, it seemed like she kind of like, okay, I can't take this no more. Just like in the hospital, she sat there, she put her purse and everything like she's about to get up and leave. I don't know what's wrong with you. I can't handle this version of you. What's wrong with you? All this kind of stuff. And he's up there, oh, I'm sorry. I haven't been in a relationship in a long time. Fool, you married. You had a whole wife before you killed her. You was in a relationship. Talk about he ain't been in a relationship in a minute. And even though he didn't purposely kill her, we know he didn't purposely kill her. They were struggling. They was fighting. He got pissed off because she was about to pour his mama's ashes in the gas. Oh my God. I'm like, this lady is crazy. But she's finally dead. She's finally dead. He's about to be arrested. So it's like one issue last week when I was talking about Andy, I was like, it's one issue after another with this man. One issue after another. Like, she is too smart for that. She is too good for him. He ain't even that cute. I mean, now that I look at, okay. In the beginning of this season, I was like, oh my, okay. Gary, he's chocolate. I love me a chocolate man. I'm like, he's chocolate. You know, he got that, you know, that build, you know, the six pack and all that, all muscular. But now that I look at him, he ain't cute to me at all. And I'm like, he ain't that cute. Old boy ain't that cute. The one that I'm still kind of unsure of if he's gay or not. Sabrina's dude. I'm still trying to figure out if he's gay or not. I don't know. It's up in the air. It's like I don't think he really knows for sure. Like, he keeps trying to convince Sabrina what he is, and who he ain't. But I don't know, the way he be running around there with his arms, you know, and all crying and acting all girlish and stuff. I don't know. We shall see. But as far as Sabrina, since I brought her up, Maurice, he's going to be okay. He's going to be fine. He really got knocked around. But they did catch Alonzo. I'm glad they caught Alonzo. I thought he was going to get away with it, and maybe Maurice and them have to send their goons, send somebody to get him. But he got arrested, and come to find out, he managed to get some licks in. Now, remember when at the end of that show, when, you know, the episode when Maurice was getting beat up. And at first I was thinking like, oh, he's getting him, he's tagging him. It looks, I mean, because the scene was so fast and so short, it made it seem like Maurice was getting some lick-ins and he was tagging him. And I was like, oh, he got this. But then the next episode, we see him sprayed out on the floor. I mean, on the lawn in front of the bank, beat the hell up. But he claims, he said when he was on the news getting arrested, he had a couple of black eyes. So he managed to get a couple of licks in, you know, but yeah, he really did. He did a number on him, but he's going to be all right. Maurice is going to be all right. As far as now, Karen, I still can't believe she's still entertaining Aaron. I still think Aaron has something wrong up there. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it right now. But remember his her mother, Lisa. Remember her mother, Lisa, when she stood in the gap last weekend when Matilda, Aaron's I was about to say ex-wife, his dead wife. After she committed suicide, Matilda came up in there. She put a gun on Karen, and we find out later, Tyler Perry, he tricked us. It was a toy gun. So at that time, Lisa had took Aaron outside and told him that she thinks that he is the kind of person who would push a woman to commit suicide. So I don't know if she's trying to blame the suicide of his wife on him, but she definitely does not believe that he is the right person for her daughter, Karen. I don't believe that he is the right. It's like he just popped up out of nowhere, and then he been sniffing under her skirt ever since. And it's like, okay, your wife died. He displayed a little mourning here and there. But that morning turned into him trying to kiss on Karen, him trying to sleep with Karen, him spending the night with Karen. Now he's over there eating Chinese with Karen, and his wife's funeral is the next day. So we're going to see how that works out, because I don't think he's going to be welcome in that funeral home with Matilda threatening, his wife's mother. Matilda, she threatening to have somebody come and get with Aaron and get with Karen. So I don't recommend he go to that funeral home or that funeral service, but he probably will. Now, as far as Danni, she seems like she's still kind of upset or kind of don't understand why Mr. Rodeo ain't been around, even though she told him several times that you're a little pushy, you're a bugaboo, you're calling too much, you're texting too much. When the last time we seen Mr. Rodeo? It's been like, 3-4 episodes? She's still soaking around the house, her and Zach. Still soaking around the house. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I kind of think that Zach and Danni would probably make a good couple, even though I know Zach is Karen's ex-boyfriend. And like towards the middle of the season, remember Karen had got into it with Danni because she thought that Danni and Zach had slept together, but they didn't. But they act so, I don't know, they just act like they more than good friends. And again, I think they might have had something in the past, like maybe had a past relationship and then broke up. And along the way, Zach met Karen, found out Danni was her best friend. And he's like, oh, Danni, we can't say nothing. I want to be with Karen. Don't tell her how girls had that code. I don't know if Danni would, I don't know. She told Karen she would never, ever mess with her man. But do you think if they messed around in the past that Danni would say something? I don't think she would, because I don't think she would hurt Karen. But we shall see. I think there's more to it with their relationship. But anyway, Lisa, she came over to visit Zach because of the fact that she doesn't want her daughter Karen to be with Aaron. I don't think that that's a good person for her. Her mother doesn't believe that that's a good person for her. Her mother actually thinks that Zach should, give it another shot to get at Karen, but he doesn't believe it. He don't believe that he's enough for Karen, that he's the right kind of man that she needs. And he's blaming it on everything. He always got something to say. I was in jail. I was, blaming it on the white man, blaming it on his jail sentence. He always blaming something, for the reason why he thinks Karen doesn't want to be with him. But even her own mother said, it's not that you went to jail. It's because you don't try to elevate yourself. You don't push yourself. She was like, I ain't no man. I can't teach you how, man. That's what your daddy job is. And even if you didn't have a daddy, even if you didn't have a daddy, there's a whole bunch of men out here who didn't have no daddy, didn't have no father figure that's made something, out of themselves and, excelled in life, along the way. So I think she put a little, a little stir in him, a little light, a little fire under his butt. And maybe next episode, he'll try to get back at Karen. I think he better get on it, though, because Aaron, I don't think he gonna just stop. She done try to keep him away. But he just keeps coming back. He's coming back like a little puppy dog. You know how you just feed them and they just keep coming back like a little cat. She done sat the milk out. She done sat the milk out on the porch. And Aaron just keeps coming back. So yeah, if Zach wants another chance with Karen, he better get on it and listen to her mother. Because mothers know, she knows that Karen, still in love with him, that she still likes him. She's just trying to move on because she thinks Zach don't know how to grow up. Zach don't know how to grow up. And if he keeps staying with Danni, but anywho, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Let me know what y'all think is going to happen with as far as Danni and as far as Gary. I have a feeling after he get locked up, she is going to be the one to bond him out. But see, the thing about it is, she just lost her job thanks to her supervisor or her boss, Bellamy. She just lost her job. Morris is going to keep pursuing the lawsuit, but they told her they're not going to get her disbarred. But now with the situation that she's in, her still being involved with Gary, and Gary getting charged for his wife's murder, even though we know it's an accident. I wonder if they'll try to say that it was like a setup, like Andy and Gary planned to kill his wife, since she was trying to sue the law firm for $10 million and get Andy disbarred. I wonder if that's going to happen. So y'all let me know what y'all think, and if y'all think that Danni and Zach might have had something previously going on, or nah, I don't know. I just think they just too close. They just too comfortable with each other. I don't know. I don't know. But y'all let me know how y'all felt about this episode and what y'all think about any of the storylines and any of the characters. Do y'all think that Matilda is going to be a problem at the funeral? Do y'all think that Aaron is going to try to go to the funeral? Do you think that Matilda is going to act on her word and send her goons after Karen and Aaron when her goons come down for the funeral? So y'all let me know. Put it in the comment section, and make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please, and thank you very kindly. We have some goals to reach on this channel, y'all. We are working really hard, growing our channel and, trying to have different type of content on here, trying not to be one pony show or one horse show, whatever they call it. I don't know. But anyway, and also, next week I have an interview. I already posted the link, already posted the notification. So if you have a notification bell set, make sure, or if you don't have a notification bell set, make sure you hit the notification bell, because next weekend, is it the 26th? It's a Saturday. I think, it's a Saturday 26th. I have an interview. I'm going to be interviewing an apostle, a minister, a preacher, on his experience as a child, dealing with incest and rape by his mother, maternal mother, and by his mother's brother, so his uncle, which led to like a domino effect of abuse and rape, torture, all kind of stuff like that. So he wrote a book. It's called The Untold Secret, and it's by Apostle Edward. You actually might remember him because I just had him on my show about a week ago. He's now an entertainment manager. He has like artists entertainment boot camps. He does a lot. He actually used to date. Y'all know Waka Flocka, right? Waka Flocka, the rapper. His mother Deb. He used to date Deb years ago. That's how he actually got into the entertainment business, because he started out being like security and bodyguards for entertainers. So he's worked with a lot of top entertainers like Lil Boosie, and others. I can't think of them all off the top of my head. He mentioned them in our interview about a week ago. But anyway, he has a book out called The Untold Secret, and I will be interviewing him live. He wants to tell his story, and he wants to tell it on my channel. So we're going to be talking to him, and he is now, again, he's an apostle. So, he's now in church. He preaches and teaches, and so we're going to just talk about his life, how he ended up in the situations that he was in, and, how he got into being a pastor and a preacher and apostle today, and being, manager of rappers, country singers, R&B, so secular, all that kind of stuff. He does it all. So anyway, you guys, make sure, again, you have the notification bell set, because that interview will be Saturday, April 26th, and it's at 8 p.m. in the evening. But as far as other reviews that I'm going to be doing this week, tomorrow I'm going to do Good Girls. I forgot that quick. Good Girls. And I have to figure out how to watch Insecure, because Insecure just came back on, and I have Dish, and I guess Dish and Cox Cable and not Dish, but Dish and HBO, and I think Cinemax, they couldn't come to an agreement. You know how sometimes the cable companies, they be kind of like feuding with the cable networks, and then they like contracts or whatever, they have a disagreement on prices or whatever, and so they end up dropping the network. That's what they did. And I didn't find out all this time, because I've been having HBO for a long time. So all this time I didn't even realize I had HBO, because like I ain't like a really HBO watcher. I just watch certain programs, and if they go off for the season, just So I guess I wasn't paying attention. So I turned on HBO to watch Secure, and I'm like, I can't find it. So I type in Insecure in the search. I can't find it. I go online looking on Dish website, typing in Insecure, nothing. So then I started typing in, how can I watch Insecure? And it says HBO. And I'm like, yeah, that's right. It was on HBO. Then I was like, well, what channel is HBO on Dish? Then come to find out, they ain't been, Dish, HBO ain't been on Dish since November. I'm like, well, damn, I need to now check my bill and make sure I wasn't being charged, because I didn't even notice the difference in the bill or nothing. But anywho, I know if I purchase HBO app, it's like $14. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get it on my Fire Stick. I'm gonna check my Fire Stick tomorrow and see if I can find Insecure on there, because I really don't want to pay no $15 for another doggone movie channel. Shoot, I just ordered BET Plus like 2 weeks ago, so I can watch Ruthless. That's $9, and I got the Netflix, I got the Hulu, I got the Disney. I'm like, oh my god. When you add up all those totals and stuff, it might be best to get the whole shebang on cable, right? Oh well. But anywho, y'all, thanks for tuning in tonight. Thanks for keeping me company tonight. I wasn't gonna go live, but I was like, I gotta go live, because tomorrow the new episode of Sistas come on. So I didn't want to have to do 2 shows in one review. So anyway, again, make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. And in the meantime and in between time, stay safe, be blessed, stay healthy, and I'm out. Deuces.